Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. It's been a very couple of busy days and gonna be a couple of more busy days. It's crazy right now. Okay, so Physical Goku Black has finally dropped on JP Dokkan here. We will see how good he's gonna be. Now, at the moment, this isn't gonna last forever, but at the moment, he is stronger on JP than he is on Global. Right now on JP, Physical Goku Black he has an extra, basically, additional that he can do, which is going to seriously impact him, I think, on his second turn. It's going to allow him to perform better, is the major part. So, on Global, every time you do 5 attacks with Goku Black, you get an additional super. Now, there's also, that's still there, but then there's a second one where at 10 attacks, you do a guaranteed additional super as well. So I think that can allow him, it's going to get him a lot of extra defense, going to get him a lot of extra stats. I think it will work well. Now, let me make sure to give this boy a stickerooski. Of course, damn, I'm down to 5, man. They don't give, without Chain Battle, bro, they just don't give stickers anymore. Chain Battle, I miss you. Damn, dude, they don't give, I'm not even giving stickers to characters, man. I got none. I got nothing, bro. Nothing. All right, so we got Physical Goku Black here. Again, the extra line in his passive, you could see it right there, right where I'm hitting, where he gets the additional super at 10. This obviously is a 55% video. I think that this is a heavily reliant character on dupes. I am not super enamored with his domain. I mean, further showcases for him, we'll definitely use it. But I think because this guy does so many normals, I just, if you don't give him crit, he's actually contributing nothing to the team. Like, he's gonna just do so many normals, and it's just bad for this guy because there's 2 of the top probably 5 difficult fights right now. Kid Buu, this guy has all melee attacks, which will get blocked by Kid Buu, and then Beast, you do 0 damage to Beast unless you do over 3 million damage. So all these normals against Beast will do nothing, probably, and all of his supers against Kid Buu will do nothing. So it's just, this guy is not really in the greatest spot. But I'm probably the build, I'm going to tell you guys right now, the build I'm going to try and go for this guy, he needs everything. Additional crit and dodge. I'm probably going to do the Buhan build for this guy, which is maybe aim for like 22 crit, 10 dodge, 10 additional, is probably what I'm going to do for him. Because again, he's just going to be doing so many normals. If those aren't crits, he's doing nothing. So we're going to have to, I think, prioritize crit. This is where, like, didn't I just get one? What is this? Yeah, it's a 5 crit, 4 dodge. That's not, I need as many points as possible. I'm going to give him one of these. The 5 additional 5 dodge. And then just try and pound crit potentially in other areas. But yeah, again, he needs the max amount of points we could potentially get, I think. So let's hop into an event. We'll start out against Supreme Battle Spectacle Evolution Blue Vegeta like we typically do. And see how this boy is able to perform. Alright guys, I'm actually gonna come back here. Okay, so I'm team building for Goku Black, right? And, I mean, this is just a major issue. Topo would actually help Goku Black a lot, because Goku Black needs Rainbow Orbs. So Topo would be huge. And plus, I mean, we're running Broly, Chila, and Lemmo. Broly, Chila, and Lemmo are gonna need orbs as well. Like, Goku Black being a super boss is mostly restricted character. I mean, we could get away with running 2 non-super bosses characters, but like it's an issue. It's an issue. Like, a lot of these characters, like, again, Topo would be really good, but Topo needs another 2 special pose or defender of justice allies. That doesn't do a whole hell of a lot when it comes to running super bosses, man. And it's like, Topo and Pride Troopers are not a super boss's character. That doesn't really help. We would need, like, 2 Jirens. So, like, we could get rid of... Wow, damn. I guess Broly... I guess we get rid of Broly and we could run Topo and 2 Jirens is what we potentially could do. Like, let's say Tech LR Jiren gets an Easy A, and then we get a new base Jiren, right? And then, you know, that way Topo could have his intro. He'd be very strong in the team. He'd be Rainbow Orb, because Topo is just better than Goku. There's no scenario in which Goku Black is better than Topo. I mean, a specific turn he could do, you get lucky, he does 50 super attacks, of course, but, this is just an issue. Like, this is why, like, this guy's getting his super easy, and I saw people saying, oh, it doesn't even matter. Yes, it does. Goku Black needs help, man. He needs help. This is a major issue. Like, I guess I'll run Pajamas Beerus, and then who? Like, EJL Zamasu, I guess, who is going to be big bad bosses once he transforms. We could run Ribrianne, but, like, that's not going to help us with Rainbow Orb changing, right? Kefla hasn't gotten her easy A yet. We could try her. I guess I'll do HL Zamasu, and we'll go like this. But, I mean, we have several characters who are going to be needing Rainbow Orbs here, man. Because Broly, Chila, and Lemo, I mean, you have to feed them. So, I don't know how... Double Goku Black sucks as a team. Alright, so here we are, turn 1. We've got Goku Black right away. I see no reason not to just throw him out right away. Because one thing that's really good about doing this fight here... this Vegeta does do a Ki Blast Super. That's something I do like about Goku Black here, is he does have a 70% chance of nullifying Ki Blast Super attacks. That's having little nullifications like that are a good thing. So I am glad that Goku Black has got that, right? So again, we're going to have a 70% chance to potentially nullify Blue Vegeta Super. Both phases of this Vegeta are a super attack. So, let's just go over the basics of what this boy is doing. So, he gets 2 Ki, 200% attack and defense. He guards for his first turn. A way they could make this character exponentially better would have been just giving him unconditional guard. That's where he would become really, I think, really solid. Because on his first turn, right, we're guarding. Then he gets 6% damage reduction per Super Boss's category allies in the team, up to 30%. So, right now, in slot 1, we're guarding. We'd have that 30% damage reduction, then another 30% damage reduction before attacking, and then if you just, you know, kind of extrapolate him to Link level 10, you know, and Rainbowed, and, I mean, he'd be a solid character. Like, he's actually a help at that point. What is his friend's Link levels? So they've gotten some Link leveling done. This is not a turn where we would have big bad bosses active regardless, but yeah, you guys get it. So there's that. Then he gets... an additional attack per Rainbow Keys you're obtained. So again, you need Rainbow Orb changing, which he doesn't have a ton of help with that. Super easy, a physical Goku Black should take care of some of that, though. Then he gets an additional as a high chance to be a super built in, which is good. Then he gets an additional super every time he does 5 attacks in battle. Here's the new ability that's not on global yet, but it's going to be added. Then he gets an additional super every time he does 10 attacks in battle, which is good. And I believe it was also added that those are only once per turn. Yeah, so if we swap over, here, I've got them both pulled up. So here's Goku Black on JP, right? So this, you know, every time you attack 5 times during battle, additional super will be activated once per turn. And then he's also got this once per turn. Here's what it looks like on global. It doesn't say once per turn right there. And he doesn't have this extra line, which is now there as well, right? And that is helpful that he you know, he's like, that's gonna, it is a direct buff. And it was confirmed that in the data, there is an extra ability he has. It's not just a word change, right? Then he gets 30% attack and defense within the same turn with every attack performed. So the more attacks we do, the better. He gives Super Boss's category allies 2 Ki within the same turn after receiving an attack. Oh, that's after he gets hit? Oh, that's... I mean, that's going to be worthless. Like, turn 1, you could run him as slot 1, but that ability sucks. If it was just Super Boss's allies 2 Ki... I don't know why it's not Super Boss's allies 2 Ki and 50% attack and defense, if we're being honest. Alright, and then he has 70% chance to nullify. Alright, so we're going to be able to get him 2 rainbows right here. So, alright, let's see. Yeah, let me take a look at Goku Black's 200%. I want to do, of course, start with a double Goku Black, of course. But let me look at the 200% that this boy has as well. Alright, that's... Was that 1 million? I said 1? Okay, normal. Oh, there's a... Okay, so they got some equips on. 2, 3, okay. We didn't get the... Yeah, damn. Okay. Super? Okay. Of course, dude. Key Blast Nullification, the boss is just like, ah, I'm good. You gonna Super AJL Zamasu? No. Okay. Remember, AJL Zamasu is really bad his first turn. Well, the good news is that Broly's not gonna get cooked. Alright, so here's Physical Goku Black's 200% leader skills. I'm just gonna put up... This is good for Goku Black. The characters that I think are just outright better than him, LR Tech Fusion Zamasu and AJL Broly. Goku Black is on both their 200% leader skills. So we could run Kid Buu on Broly's team, but, I mean, we're going to want to make sure we have 5 Super Bosses characters, at least, for Goku Black. And then we could also get Physical Kid Buu, maybe Super Saiyan Vegeta, maybe we run Beast Gohan, best unit in the game, right? Like, there's other characters we can run. Thank God that they get... Oh! I know a character I forgot. In Golden Frieza, the Super Boss is... I just straight up forgot about him. Okay. We could run him. He will help. He'll help. In Golden Frieza, he's good on the Super Boss's team. Physical Boss is gonna cut him up, but like that in Golden Frieza is good. We could run him. No super attack? Did I look away and... Huh. I might have looked away and missed the Super Vegeta. Did he Super? I don't know. Alright, so we'll be able to get 4. That's good. 4 is about as good as you can expect, right? So, alright. Oh, let's look at the friend, by the way. So, yeah, 7 crit, 6 additional. Again, Goku Black is going to need as many points as possible, as you can possibly give him. He needs as much as you could do. Alright, let's do that. I don't need to... I'm not even going to worry about doing nonsense. We'll just give Sleepy Beerus his orbs. Running Sleepy Beerus, too. I'm not a fan of running Sleepy Beerus. I'm just going to say that outright. Alright, 2 million. Not really too good. I mean, he is built around attacking over and over and over. And if we get an additional super after he does a lot of attacks, his stats could build up a lot. I mean, I have bad luck with getting additional... You guys know this. I think the Rainbow Additionals come first anyway, though. So now, this is a built-in one. Of course, it's a normal. Hidden Potential System Additional. Oh, so we're going to get the super. Wait, what? I'm getting mixed up. Okay, we're still attacking. What the hell? Okay. I was... Right. No, we got 4 Rainbow Orbs. I'm getting mixed. I got myself mixed up. Okay, that was good. I mean, he just attacks over and over and over. That's good. One more? No. Okay, so the additional, that's a 50% chance to be a super. We did get it as a normal again. Yeah, you really have to give him crits. You got to give him crits, right? Because if you give him crits, that's where he's actually gonna like be able to do damage with normal after normal after normal. I got messed up watching that because of the new update where they show the face even for the additional supers. It kind of like that threw me off. I'm mostly used to it now, but it's still a little wonky. All right, so here's Goku Black does not synergize well with Broly 2 and Limo, unfortunately. All right, let's give him those 3 right there. If I... No. This? Nah. Damn. Alright, this will give a little bit of support from the Rainbow Orb. Yeah, it's a problem. Just running straight super bosses. Oh, yeah, he's... Damn. Okay, that's for this damage reduction. Where's the super, dude? Jesus. I want to see the Ki Blast Nullification, man. Vegeta's just not supering today. Alright, let's see how many attacks we get. Okay, so there's 1. Normal. Normal. And then another Rainbow Orb coming in right there. Okay, so now this will be his additional 50% chance. It's a normal. And then now, I think you should get 2 supers, right? So now this one should be attack 5 times or more during battle. And then I think he's going to immediately follow up with a 10 times or more during battle super attack as well. So bam. And then this is the new one he gets right here. This is the brand new one that he can only do on GP. I mean, he could do damage. It's just, you know, like damage is not what you need most of the time. I don't know. Now, keep in mind, if we were Rainbow Link level 10 and we had, you know, 20 crit, his damage does start to get a lot. His damage is going to be a little much, for sure. Watch Broly Shot and then we'll get killed right here because we forced orbs for Goku Black. Oh, God. Please don't. I like Broly Shot and Lemo a lot, but, I mean, people pretend like this character has no flaws. Oh, God. Please. Yep. Well, glad we got to see that. Yeah, that's, I mean, you know, there's 2 issues there. Okay. Okay. Well. What is it that the ancient Mayans say? It is what it is? Something like that. We could run Topo, but Topo's got to go slot 1. He's another orb changer. But the thing is, Topo has to be forced into slot 1. Should we just do it? I mean, I guess instead of Broly for this run, we'll bring Topo. Double Goku Black team is just like, it's gonna be a horrible experience. Double Goku Black, that's not gonna work at all. Get rid of him, and we'll bring in Topo. Topo has to be slot 1. Topo still Topo is way weaker without his intro, but I mean, we'll do our best, man. I mean, it's cool, like, you know, we got to see him doing some damage and shit. That's great, but I needed to prioritize orbs for Broly and Lemo first. Like, their orbs have to come first, man. Because you're like, when you don't get them their 7 orbs, they just die, man. Is what's gonna happen. Because they're true dodge or die with only goddamn, oh, dude, no way. I'm not repeating history. No chance. Well, I have to float him. We lost. Yeah, EGL Zamasu is a little weak. Well, I mean, this, you know, life sucks. I mean, this is how it goes, man. I don't know. You guys didn't expect us to jump in here and be dominating the entire game with physical Goku Black, did you? I hope not. Okay, sure. I mean, you know, again, I'd love to give Goku Black his Rainbow Orb, so guess who comes first? It's got to be them. You got to give it to them first. Now, the good news is that them supering first, they're going to give 10% damage reduction to Super Boss characters. So EJL, Zamasu, and Goku Black are going to get an extra 10% damage reduction, which helps a lot, because they already are damage reduction characters. But, like, all that Rainbow Orb shit sounds sweet in principle, but, you know. Alright, so we're going to have double Goku Black on the same turn. I mean, I guess we could get both Goku Blacks next to each other. When are we able to do Goku Black's domain? It's turn 4? Yeah, turn 4 if all allies are Super Boss. Okay. So we're going to be able to do it on turn 5. Bro, where's the super, man? What? So you're going to slot... Oh, cool. Nullification. Yes, dude. Nice. We got it in the video. Cool, 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 cool. I love those. I like characters having nullifications. That can really allow them to specifically be very helpful in other events and shit like that, too. Double digits. Good. Nice. Okay. That's helped by Broly Chan Lemo for sure. All right, so again, we got to run Topo in slot 1. Topo is 100% must run in slot 1. He doesn't need to be slot 1 if you have his intro, but we don't have his intro up, so. Let's try and save as many Rainbow Orbs as possible for next turn. I don't think Vegeta's going to super set the end. I hate running Sleepy Beerus, man. I think Sleepy Beerus sucks, dude. Like, he's just terrible. He's not a good character. I notice, like, Dokkan Twitter and shit like that, they get, like, different, like, certain characters become, you know, like, Twitter favorites. And, like, shitty Pajamas Beerus is one, and he just sucks balls. Like, he's terrible. He's become a fan favorite. At least Broly, Chila, and Lemo, I would consider them a fan favorite, too. Like, Dokkan Twitter favorite. But, like, they could at least put in work. I don't know about Sleepy Bears. Don't you dare, Vegeta. Okay. I was gonna scream. Scream to the heavens. See, bro, I want to. I do, but... Yeah, bro, I'm sorry. This comes first. Like, it just does. It just, like... Do you want me to die again? You know, forcing Rainbow Orbs on Goku Black? Like, no. Alright, we're not gonna get the 2 of them next to each other. Whatever, it's not a big deal. Yeah, we'll hit that. Okay. Alright. Alright. Alright, so they're in slot 1 again. They're gonna give the Goku Blacks a little bit of extra damage reduction. So, I mean, that's good, right? This is going to be a stacking thing. So, now the Goku Blacks are both going to have 40% damage reduction. I don't know why his damage reduction is only 30%, man. It's like, if he was guarding and it's 30%, that's fine. But, I mean, that's a little... I mean, his defense probably is going to be pretty good if he attacks 500 times. Because, remember, every attack is giving him 30% attack and defense for the turn. Like, we see even at 55%, he goes from 2 million... Like, we saw him get up to 8 million, right? Because we saw the friend Goku Black was able to get the 10 attacks in battle ability. Oh, nice. Oh, no, okay, so the additional that has a chance to be a super is the first, that comes before the Rainbow Orb additional, so, okay. So now these are the Rainbow Orb additionals right here. You probably don't have to go super heavy for Hidden Potential System additional on Goku Black. Yeah, I think, like, we're still getting it anyway, right? I do think the build that will work well is getting to about 20 crit, 10 dodge, 10 additional. I think something like that should work, should serve Goku Black well. I don't think, we didn't get the Hidden Potential System from there, did we? I don't think we did. Alright, this one should do way more attacks, because he's going to be able to get the attack 5 time during battle 1, and the 10 time during battle 1, right? It certainly is fun. Watching him just attack over and over and over and over. That is fun. That's fun. That is fun for sure. He doesn't have links up, the second one. That's why his stats are a little bit lower. No links right here. Yeah, my Goku Black started in slot 7, unfortunately. We had great opening rotations our first turn, but the second run we didn't. Alright, so Zamasu gets big bad bosses now. This AGL Zamasu. Remember, we are 55% link level 1 in this video, too. Don't worry, we're going to get the, you know, rainbow level 10 link, all the good stuff. Again, though, I do got to run... Topo must be run in slot 1 at all times. Next turn, I could turn into God Topo, but we do kind of... One major reason I brought Topo is to get more rainbow orbs in the first place, right? Yeah, we'll do this. That's fine. And let's just try and save as many orbs as for the Goku Blacks as we can. Goku Blacks and Broly, Chulai, and Lemo. I feel like Broly, Chulai, and Lemo are a must-run, but they don't synergize the greatest with Goku Black since both of them are going to want all the rainbow orbs. So, I don't know. Maybe Broly, Chulai, and Lemo is the character I shouldn't be running. I mean, they're leagues better than physical Goku Black. Like, we're way above him, but... I mean, it's you know, it's... The one thing is, like, you know, you could take a very cynical look at it of, well, why ever run characters that aren't, like, super optimal or whatever? But it's like, well, dude, like, we're gonna run... Like, I want to run physical Goku Black. Like, he's a new Dokkan Fest. We're going to do a lot of videos around him and stuff like that, right? Like, we're not just like, all right, let's do the optimal 6-man lineup every time. Like, no, it's not. No one is playing like that, man. Like, so, I probably will just not run Broly, Chulai, and Lemo. I didn't put Golden Frieza on the team for the second run. God damn it. All right, we could transform this loser, but I don't know that I'm doing that. All right, well, we could transform Goku Black. Yeah, I mean, let's knock it out. Let's get this domain going up. Now, before we transform, what exactly does this domain do? So, his domain is going to give super bosses category enemies and allies 10% attack and defense. So, it's going to buff the entire team. And then another 10% attack and defense for characters who are also extreme class, which is everyone but Topo and Pajamas Beerus. Topo and Pajamas Beerus are super class. So this is, I mean, this is going to be a lot, like, this is where Goku Black with the domain out, I mean, he's functioning as a very powerful support type character, right? Alright, so now Goku Black's domain comes up. Again, I mean, I would anticipate that, you know, the domain update, they said they're going to do an update. We'll see exactly how that's going to work. By the way, Goku Black, a huge fatal flaw with this character is that he does not create rainbow orbs in base. That was a huge mistake that they made. He should be creating rainbow orbs in base form. There's just no excuse for it at all. He should be. All right, so let's see. I do like the sprite here. You know, he's got his arms crossed right there. Like, that's good. That's good. All right, so he's getting 2 key, 222% attack and defense. He now is super effective against all types, but I still think he's going to be doing almost nothing for the team, you know, if you're not giving him crit. I do really think so, unfortunately. I'd love to give him 30 dodge, but I mean, he's actually contributing nothing if you don't give him crits. Then he gets 66% damage reduction before attacking. He finally creates Rainbow Key Spheres transformed here. He should do it in base as well. He has an additional that has a rare chance to be a super per Rainbow Key Sphere obtained. So we could do like 50 supers. Then the additional, just the built-in one, is an additional that now has a 70% chance to be a super. And then he still has the additional super every time he attacks 5 times in battle. And then remember the new one for JP, additional super every time he attacks 10 times in battle. And every time he attacks 10 times in battle. And then he gets 33% attack and defense with every orb we get. We're going to get 4 regardless. Let's grab that. Perfect. This is Rainbow Orb support and AGL Orb support for Rose. So his damage is going to go up quite a bit right there. I'm not going to transform Sleepy Beerus here. And we'll just do this. All right, Rose. Let's see. Let's see the clone barrage, baby. 3 million. Okay. Definitely doesn't look very good. But, I mean, he could super 8 times here or some shit. I don't know. Okay. Super. Nice. And every time he's super, and those stats are going to go up. Like, you know, getting a goddamn... Like, when I do the level 10 Link Rainbow video, we got to make sure to get a god turn for him, huh? We got to try. Normal, okay. Look at the damage progressively going up, though. You see it. Like, if these are crits, normal. Here's another super. Now he's up to 11 million. He's definitely a fun character. Let's just cut to the chase. Is he fun? Yes, he is. He's fun. This guy feels fun to me. This is fun. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. That's pretty fun. It's just, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, what's more important, good or fun? Well, I would say good, but he is fun, so we'll take it. We'll take it. I mean, that was a solid turn. Like, when you see that, like, it's very obvious to understand why people like this character so much, because that is pretty fun. Like, it's just, he just attacks over and over and over and over. Like, it feels good. It's just good feeling, right? All right, now, unfortunately, the second Goku Black here cannot transform. I shouldn't clown around. We brought Topo for Rainbow Orb changing, but we need God Topo against this Vegeta. Oh, yeah, we do. I'll save God Topo as active. I don't really care about Topo doing damage or getting the guaranteed crits or anything like that. We'll just avoid that. All right, let's... Damn, I'd like to avoid getting Rainbow Orbs, but I can't. God damn it. Okay, sure. Let's do that. We'll give Goku Black these rainbows right here. The friend Goku Black would get one shot if he got supered, I believe. Like, if that middle attack is a super, he's dead. Vegeta will kill him, unfortunately. That's why, like, I do wish he was... Like, just a little damage reduction is not gonna matter. Well, I mean, he would live, I guess, if we get, you know, 4 or 5 supers. I mean, physical Goku Black. So every time you do the 5 and 10 attacks and get the super, the count should reset. Like, it's gonna reset, right? Okay, that's great placement. Thank God. Okay. Although Goku Black did have the chance to nullify this. This is a Ki Blast super. Oh, yeah, right. God Topo does it as well. Yeah, I forget every time. God Topo's first turn, he has 100% Ki Blast nullification. His first turn. Then after that, I think it's a coin flip, 50%. All right, Goku Black. The people love you, man. Give the people what they want, which is a good performance. I think if this guy was like an LR, like the LR version of this character would be so sick. Not, I mean, just like a stronger version of this type of character design, I think would be really fun. Like, it feels like they maybe were a bit scared of him being too good. Like, with all the attacks and shit. Right? Like, what do you guys think? Like, I kind of... Remember that all these attacks we're seeing from him is without Big Bad Bosses, by the way. Because, I mean, we're obviously, you know, he literally came out 3 hours ago. Like, he's not Link level 10 yet. All right, all these attacks, but again, these aren't crits, and they're doing nothing to him. Like, look, we did 50 attacks, we did nothing to him. Like, he's again, he's gonna be rainbow level and level 10 links. All of his stats are just gonna go way up. But you guys understand, this guy is. I hate having to give a character crit, but I mean, the boy has got to get crit. He's got to get crit for sure. All right, so now we have the. By the way, how long does the domain shit last? Is it for? That's actually something I don't know off the top of my head. Is it? Oh, it's for 4 turns. Oh, the other thing it does too, because it's just part of his active. Dude, I do think that they should consolidate a little bit better, like all the info that happens with like Dokkan fields and standbys. Those are 2 things. Because another ability he has, it's just part of his active. Yeah, okay. So he creates the domain, city, future, rift, and time. Okay. And then super boss category allies do get 2 key, and then he only stays in the clone form for 2 rotations. It's 4 turns, so it's 2 rotations he has it. Yeah. This is a Goku Black showcase. At this point, if we die, it's whatever. I'm gonna hit that right there, bam. Get him all the rainbows and shit. We're not gonna get 7 for Broly, Chi and Lemo, but I mean, it is what it is. Okay. This is a lot of support. Rainbow Orb and damage support right here. Perfect. Let's go. All right, Goku Black. Let's go. Show us a god turn, baby. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, 55% link level 1, yeah. That damage we took was through 66% damage reduction, by the way. Oh, the 70% was a normal. Come on, dude. All right. Oh, well, this is one of the rare chances we got. Okay. That makes up for it. That makes up for it. And remember, we're still going to have the 5 attack super. We're going to have the 7 attack, or the 10 attack super still. Okay, here we go. Up to 10 million, sure. Yeah, I just need to get to this guy Rainbow level 10 links. I gotta see it. Like, this shit would be nuts. If he's critting on all these and shit, like, it would be nuts. Another one? Wow. Okay. I mean, that does look crazy, right? Like, the thing that sucks is that, like, I remember, this doesn't work against Int Kid Buu, by the way, who just will be nullifying every single one. Oh, no. Well, it was fun, guys. We don't have dodge build. We can't do anything to this, right? He lived? Oh. Damn. Okay, wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, because every attack gives him 33% attack and defense within the same turn. And then he gets 50% attack for 1 turn and 30% defense for 1 turn with every super attack he does. That was big time. Him living that super, that's big time. Because he's rainbow, or he's 55% level 1 links, man. Vegeta's super is not. We have 2 Broly, 2 Lion Lemo deaths in the video. Great, yeah. I'm not even sabotaging them. That's just life, man. Again, do I think that they're underrated? Fuck no. I don't. Sorry. Sorry. They're not underrated. No way. But, yeah, Goku Black living that. I mean, we saw LR Ultimate Gohan die to that, by the way. That same super. 55%. So, like, he's got potential. Physical Goku Black, he's definitely a potential character, right? Like that, he's one of those characters where, potentially he could go super crazy. But I do think it was pretty good of him to live that super by Evolution Blue Vegeta. Because Evolution Blue Vegeta, he nukes your defense by 80%, isn't it? Or maybe it's, I forget every time. It's either 50% or 80. I think it's 80%. He lowers your defense. That was good that we saw Goku Black survive that. Because that was, again, he had no damage reduction, no guard, nothing. That was just Goku Black with raw stats tanking that super, which was good. All right, there we go. So that was not bad. That was not bad. We saw some good stuff. I mean, we had 2 deaths in the video on Broly, Chila, and Lemo, but, I mean, we could directly point to Goku Black being greedy and needing the orbs. you know, as one reason Broly-chan Limo died. I mean, it's, you know, at the end of the day, that is a true thing. So, all right, let's go and take a look at Goku Black's stats. Oh, let me start by showing his 200% leader skills. That's what this is right here. These are his 200% characters. Obviously, him. I do wish that this would include their own leader skill. But yeah, so we can run his own team. His own team is terrible. You're probably not going to want to do that. I'll do that a lot for the World Tour, but Physical Goku Black has a horrible team. It's going to get a lot better once Super Easy Physical Goku Black comes out, though. That'll help. But, like, Broly is a good team. Fusion Zamasu would work. I mean, yeah, it's just, like, these guys, these trio really aged fast, man. I mean, I don't know. Future Gohan is definitely good, but yeah, I don't know. I look at Tech Zamasu, but more so Broly as, like, the teams we'd probably be running here. All right, so this is, Taking Control of the Power of Anger. This is the JP one. We might as well use the global title. So I have both pulled up because, again, right now, this ability is only on JP. The wording is a little bit different right here. So, okay, but this is Mastery of the Power Rage, Goku Black, Super Saiyan Rose. Leader skill is Super Bosses or Crota Body and Mind. Category Key 3, 170% of stats. Then another 30% for characters who also belong to Realm of Gods, Accelerated Battle, or Exploding Rage. This is, this leader skill is so bad, it's a meme. Like, I've made, like, you know, someone would say, oh, I can't wait for this new character to come out, and Goresh would tweet a reply and say, like, their leader skill would be Super Bosses and Crota Body and Mind. Like, it's literally like a sarcastic meme reply. And that's what they actually gave him for a leader skill. It doesn't make any sense. Like, I get that he needs super bosses, but, like, what if he had, like, you know, good characters on the team, too? That'd be pretty good. All right? Like, they gave him such a terrible, like, leader skill. It's so bad. His passive skill, You Shall Die in Vain. He gets 2 key, 200% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then he guards for 1 turn. That's a huge issue. He should be permanently guarding. I don't care how busted he can become if he attacks 50 times. I don't give 2 shits. He should be guarding. Boom. Period. I mean, yes, he at a certain point, he would become unkillable in slot 2 and 3, but, yeah, who cares? Yeah, just let him be unkillable. Like, who cares? Right? Like, it's not like, it's balanced because you can't just do it in slot 1, so I don't see the issue. So just give him guard. Then he gets 6% damage reduction per Super Bosses category, ally and team up to 30%. So that's 5 allies to get him his damage reduction. So we could run him on Broly's team, and we could cycle in, you know, Kid Buu plus Beast, or, you know, Kid Buu plus Gogeta. Actually, Gogeta, yeah, Gogeta, right? Yeah. That will, so, yeah, it will probably be, like, Broly-chan Lemo, Rose, probably Tech Fusion Zamasu, Gogeta and Beast, or we would also want Super Easy Physical Goku Black. Yeah, but Broly's team is probably the place for this guy. He gets the additional 30% damage reduction before attacking. It's pointless and worthless. Turn 1, it's good. After that, it's worthless. Pointless. I don't know. I mean, if you're going up against an int-type boss, it's good. It's really good. Because he's going to be guarding with 60% damage reduction in slot 1. Like, that'll be really good against an int boss. But, yeah. Then he gets an additional attack per Rainbow Key Sphere obtained. So, in base, they can't be supers. They're guaranteed additional normals. Then he gets an additional that has a high chance to be a super. That's a 50%. And then this is where there's differences on JP and Global. Globals is going to be changed soon. It wasn't in the Global Data download. I don't understand why, but it wasn't changed quite yet. So now what these are, it's every time he attacks 5 times in battle, he gets an additional super, and that's once per turn. And then every time he attacks 10 times or more during battle, an additional super will activate, and that's once per turn. Again, it's not just a wording change. He does actually have a brand new attack he can do in the data. So keep that in mind. So this is the difference between the Global and JP one right now is those. Then after that, he gets an additional 30% attack and defense within the same turn with each attack performed. We'll talk about his clone form, but that's the reason we were able to live Evolution Blue Vegeta's super attack. I thought we were dead, but living it was really good. Then he gives Super Boss category allies 2 key within the same turn after receiving an attack. I think this is worthless and stupid. Get rid of that. Just cut it out. And give him Super Boss's category ally 2 key and 50% attack and defense. Boom. That's what you do. This shit, most of the time you're probably running him in slot 3. This is a horrible ability. This is terrible. Horrible. This guy does not need that. Like, they're capping, like, you could run him in slot 1. Get the hell out of here. Slot 1. Yeah, slot 1 against Blue Gogeta, Cell Max. Like, what are they talking about, man? And then he has a 70% chance to nullify Ki Blast Supers. He also should be creating Rainbow Orbs in base, by the way. He needs Rainbow Ki Spheres, but again, that doesn't synergize with, you know, one of the better Super Boss's characters, Broly Shine Limo. We literally directly saw it. Like, it's like either or. Do we give him the Rainbow Orbs, or do we give him the Broly Shine Limo? Like, it's, you know, that sucks about needing to be Super Bosses, too, right? Like, it does kind of feel to me like, I mean, we're already 2 deaths by them. Like, when I'm running, like, it's got to be Goku Black or Broly Shine Limo, man. It's going to have to be one of the two, because they're going to be fighting over the orbs, so. Then he has his active skill, the Time Rift of Wrath. So you could do this on turn 4 if all allies are Super Bosses characters, or turn 6, so the condition is not bad at all. Then he creates the domain City, Future, Rift, and Time. He gives Super Boss category allies 2 Ki. I mean, that's definitely good, but I don't know that Super Boss characters are really struggling for Ki, right? I don't think so. So it's not, like, I would much rather just have, like, if this was 10% attack and defense or something, I'd much rather that. And then you get the character clone transformation form. It says 4 turns. It's basically 2 rotations, right? Then his Dokkan field, the City, Future, Rift, and Time, which here we'll jump back over, is obviously this right here. I mean, it does look very cool, right? Domain is cool and fun, but you need to be able to use multiple at the same time, absolutely. So there's that. So this gives Super Boss category allies and enemies 10% attack and defense, and then another 10% attack and defense for extreme class characters as well. Most of Super Bosses is extreme class, but, well, actually, I mean, Beerus, Kefla, Jiren, Topo, right, are not extreme class. Hit is extreme. I don't know if we're ever going to get Moro in them, but if we do, Moro, of course, would be extreme. Granola would be super class for sure. Gas would be, well, would Granola be Super Bosses? He probably wouldn't. Gas would be. Shitty Gas. Gas, of course, is going to be extreme. But anyway, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so there's that. So, I mean, the support effect is nice with the domain, of course. But right now, I mean, this guy is 3rd in terms of like, domains I would use. Like, Broly comes 1, then Fusion Zamasu, then this guy. Fusion Zamasu becomes invincible with his domain up. So, like, that's way better than Goku Black just mostly doing damage. When you could use them all together, I mean, that's when things get a little bit different for this team and these characters, for sure. Because they just have all of the big releases for Super Bosses right now. They're all domain characters. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. Like, they weren't thinking. It doesn't make any sense. Like, it's like Future Gohan, right? Like, he doesn't really feel the effects of these domain issues, really. Because, I mean, it's not common I'm running him with these two. I mean, I guess Future Gohan is on Broly's team, but, like, I'm not running him over there all the time. Right? Like, having all these characters that are fighting over the domain is so stupid. So there's that. His super attack is the Violent Fierce God Slicer, which gets 30% attack and defense for 1 turn, then he does immense damage. Lynx, of course, is good. Super Saiyan, Big Bad Bosses, this will Future, Prepare for Battle. Nightmare, Fear and Faith, Fierce Battle. Solid. Definitely good right there. 12 key multiplier is 150%, the typical number. Let's go ahead and swap back over and take a look at Goku Black's categories here. Now, I mean, he has all these categories, but he's so specifically made that he's not just a drop-in-the-bucket buff to all of his category teams, unfortunately, because of the fact that he, you know, needs Super Boss allies and he needs Rainbow Orbs, which he most of the time does not create himself. So he, of course, is on the Super Bosses category team right here, which this Golden Frieza, I should have been running him. Yeah, we could have ran Int Golden Frieza. I'll make sure to remember to run him. It's just I haven't been running Int Golden Frieza for many months because he's just a specific Super Bosses character. But with Goku Black, we essentially are running specifically Super Bosses, right? So there's that. Goku Black is also on Kuroda Body and Mind. I mean, do I need to tell you guys this team is terrible? Or do you guys just already know? Right? Terrible. Then there's also Realm of Gods. I mean, you could probably cook up some kind of Realm of Gods team where you could run them for sure, I guess. Then he's also on, what is this? This is Accelerated Battle? Yeah, this is the Accelerated Battle category team right here. It's up high because it's part of his leader skill, yeah. That's obviously a good team. Then he's also on Exploding Rage as well. Nice to get more additions to that team. Very good, very good. Then Goku Black is also on the Potara category team. Not really too often these days, so we're getting Potara category buffs. That's good. He's also over here on the Future Saga category team. Then, of course, his new banner unit, Trunks, as well, the Super Saiyan 2 Trunks. Although Trunks doesn't do anything to help Goku Black, obviously. Then, Goku Black, of course, is on the Time Traveler team. So, I guess if we were running a specific Time Traveler team, we could run this guy. Goku Black plus Tech Fusion Zamasu. They would enable that Trunks to get his buffs, I guess. So, yeah, we could do that. Goku Black is also on what is Inhuman Deeds. Yeah, this is the Inhuman Deeds category. Still waiting on a leader skill for this. One day, right? One day Inhuman Deeds will finally get a real leader. One day. It will. I have faith. It will happen. Then Goku Black is also on Worldwide Chaos. That's what this is. So that's Tech Fusion Zamasu's team, right? And then he's also on Power Beyond Super Saiyan, of course. Power Beyond Super Saiyan category team right there. And then finally, Goku Black is down here on the Power of Wishes category team. This, of course, is kind of like the major team of 2023, right? So there's base Goku Black. Then, of course, remember, you can activate his domain and transform him into... What do they call it? They just call it clones? Well, in-game, it's just called Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose as well. But, I mean, of course, it's a transformation, which we're able to do. If we have a turn full of Super Boss characters, we could do it on turn 4. Otherwise, it's turn 6. And, you know, we create the domain and transform into the clones plus Rose Goku Black version of the character right here. Okay. So, the difference is, of course, super attack changes, passive changes, and that's it. Those are the two changes once we activate the clones. So his passive becomes Wrath that tears through space and time. He gets 2 key 222% attack and defense. He becomes super effective against all types, which is certainly good. That, like, having that or crits will help him do damage. If he had that in base, I could live with giving him, like, full dodge, but I just don't think he's going to contribute to the team if you're just giving him, like, if you don't give him crit in base. Like, he sucks in base if he's not going to crit with all those normals and shit. So, I do feel like you have to do that. Then he gets 66% damage reduction before attacking. We saw him take 30k from a normal even with that, so it's not really too much. He gets the... Rainbow Orb key changing, which is good. He should have that in base. That's very helpful for him, obviously. Then he gets an additional attack that has a rare chance to super per Rainbow Key Sphere obtained. So now you could potentially bust out, 7 or 8 super attacks, some crazy god turn. Then he gets an additional, it's a 70% chance to be a super. And then remember, there's a slight difference between this. He has it in his clone version as well. Here on JP, every time you attack 5 times, you get an additional super once per turn. And every time you attack 10 times, you get an additional super once per turn. Now, right now, it's not on Global, but that, of course, is going to be added to Global Dokkan. And then he gets 33% attack and defense within the same turn with each attack performed. We saw him tank a crazy boss super attack, a 2 million plus super when you factor in the defensive debuff, and Rose lived it. So that was good. That was a good showing, him living the Evolution Blue Vegeta super attack. And then finally, his super attack effect, and his super attack is the Funeral Song of Ire. He gets 50% attack for 1 turn and 30% defense for 1 turn, does immense damage, and then greatly lowers enemy defense. The greatly lowering enemy defense is worthless and pointless. I do wish if he greatly lower attack instead, I mean, that would obviously help for, bosses that can be debuffed, which there are quite a few of them. So, there we go. There is our boy, the physical Goku Black. Certainly is, I would consider, like, he seems strong, he seems good, but, I mean, he needs help. If Super Bosses was dramatically updated and increased in strength level, he would be looking good. We need, like, if only the, like, Broly created Rainbow Orbs or something, because I do think it's a major issue with this guy and Broly, Chilla, and Limo competing for the orbs. It's a problem. I mean, we literally saw it. So let me know what you guys think of physical Goku Black. Definitely seems like a solid enough character, though. I don't think that this guy is a throwaway or a jobber or anything like that. I would probably still rank him as the worst TUR this year, but he certainly is fun when he just attacks 500 times.